Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Back Talk, and today we're doing a special episode on video games, one video game in particular, Call of Duty. We're going to be ranking every single COD game, besides the more online or the internet-based ones like Call of Duty Online. We're not ranking that. Just mainstay COD games.
November.
Yeah, starting from World at War to Modern Warfare, the newest one.
We're not doing COD 4?
Well, like COD 4 isn't it? Or it's World at War then COD 4?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
That's where we're gonna start at. And then
Boosted.
we all have pretty differing opinions on all these games, so it's gonna be an interesting topic to talk about right now. So we're gonna start off with World at War. And the list that we have, there's the highest tier is S tier. The second highest is A tier. Then it goes B tier, C tier, and then the trash tier. And obviously, there's going to be certain CODs reserved for trash. There's going to be very few. All the CODs are going to be moved around pretty sporadically. So we're going to go and start with World at War. Noah, do you want to start with your opinion on that?
World at War, I gave it a B tier. World at War, you see, is the start of the zombie franchise. Pretty sick. Cool zombies. Online, loaded with hackers. Started a really good, had actually a really good campaign. I actually saw the ending of it the other day. It came up my Instagram feed when you're
watching
with
shit?
off and you stab the flag in. He lets you do it. That thing's it's pretty fucking sick. It's the start of Reznov is iconic person throughout the entire zombie storyline, as well as iconic zombie maps. You got the birth of WWII, right? WWII, the giant. That's
I think the zombie maps are Nocturne, Toten, and then Durist, Verrucht, Shinonuma. I think those are it.
And Durist, right?
You said that.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly zombies is what puts. I have also B tier. Just for zombies, I mean the start of one of my favorite game modes ever, and I think it deserves to be there at B just because of zombies. The multiplayer is fine. I mean, it's super outdated for today's day and age. Doesn't compare to anything else.
I think at the time it was really fun. As a kid, I remember it being really fun. I always remember using the guns in World at War. They always stood out to me, like the Thompson and the Saw and stuff like that. I think Noah hit the zombies pretty well as well. I think that was the only thing that always stood out for everybody. I had a B tier too.
Did you play on the Wii?
I did play on the Wii.
I played.
It wasn't
World
my
at
main
War.
source of playing, but I did play on the Wii.
Yeah, that's what I played World at War on. That was the first. That was probably my first COD. When I think about it and play online, but just.
I remember I used to go with my dad to the gym, to 24-hour fitness. You know how they have that playroom, when you're a kid or whatever?
That was
Bro, they had those stations where you would play, where you just stand there and play, like McDonald's almost.
Like
and then you had
McDonald's.
World at War, bro.
Yeah.
And I had my own account and everything there.
There
I
was-
remember.
That place was the best.
There was a McDonald's with that near my dentist office because I had braces before, so I'd go there a decent amount of times, and my grandpa would stop and get McDonald's, and I wouldn't be allowed to eat anything because it just went back from the dentist office. But I just sit there and play on the fucking game center in the McDonald's. I don't even remember what games.
Was
they were.
your dentist office over there by the donut place? It's fucked, dude. It's right by Concerts in the Park.
No, it wasn't in Chino Hills.
Because there was one there.
Oh, I know what McDonald's you're talking about.
That
though.
McDonald's, yeah, bro.
They redid that McDonald's too. Kevin, what do you have your opinion on for World at War?
It was a B for me solely because I didn't have Wi-Fi at the time and the computer was on the other side of the house. So the only thing I had was 2-player zombies, it was all local play or zombies, that was it. But zombies was super fun, so that definitely made it a lot better playing local play like that. So
Local
it was
play.
a B. Yeah.
Yeah.
Local.
Local play.
Local play zombies. By the way, this is Jared. He hasn't been in any videos yet. I forgot to intro everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Noah's here, Gavin's here, I'm here, Rojo, and Jared's here. Welcome,
Yes,
Jared. Alright. Next COD. Modern Warfare. Original one. We're going to be doing Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. Both of those are the same thing. We're going to be ranking them as. And I have it as an A game.
Were you ranking them as the same game?
Yeah. I mean, basically. So, I have it A just because... Let me move it up there, too. I have it an A mostly because it's just I wouldn't say it's balanced, but it's the super simplistic COD. Nothing crazy. I mean, it doesn't go crazy with any of the perk slots. The guns are pretty basic. Creative class pretty basic. It's just the simplest form of COD that can be fun and entertaining. Plus private match, like lobbies with all my friends. Michael Myers game mode, hide and seek game modes, campaign. Started the Modern Warfare campaign. Probably one of the best campaign in COD history. But yeah, it's an A game for me for sure.
Definitely an A game for me as well. Probably the first time I ever had a glimpse of YouTube back in the day. Noah had a YouTube page where we posted just funny ass clips of I was playing Modern Warfare Remastered, and I actually had Call of Duty 4, not the remastered version, on Wii, which was so much fun crawling through that freaking grass. And what's that mission called? All Gillied Up?
All Gillied Up.
Yeah.
With Captain McMillan.
And the Wii, bro, with the little gun. Are you kidding me?
That
That
shit
thing was
dope.
wild.
That shit was dope.
But
The
yeah,
Wii was a dangerous animal back in the day, man.
Especially with the nunchuck, bro.
Oh
you feel
God.
like an animal.
You thought that
I'm
shit
not
was
gonna
like
lie to you, dude.
you thought that shit was like peak gaming with the nunchuck
Yeah.
and the fucking gun, dude.
Just fucking.
Yeah.
Have you guys off topic? Have you guys ever played Mario Kart with the steering wheel?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's fun, man.
Yeah.
It's the Wii was innovative as fuck.
Oh, dude, it was crazy.
Now it's a thing of the past.
And they had that board too, like the floorboard thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had it.
The
I,
fitness
I would like
workout
snowboard
shit.
and
Oh,
shit on
yeah.
it, dude.
We fit.
I-
Yeah,
we fit. There it is.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Did you guys ever play Tony Hawk on the Wii?
Put on my PS2.
Yeah.
There was a accessory. It was a straight up fucking skateboard that you could stand on and play on the Wii.
What?
And I had
crazy.
it at my dad's house.
That's
Anyway,
crazy.
no,
Of
what
course
was your
you did.
opinion on COD 4?
COD 4, definitely A tier. That comes with pretty much the squad, you know. Back when I used to make a bunch of YouTube videos, COD 4 was one of the games that we grinded, that we made a couple videos, maybe not like a lot, but we made definitely more than
They're
5.
funny as hell.
And it includes that includes pretty much everyone like who's here, like in back. Like it's pretty crazy. Like we're just like 15 years old at the time. It's on YouTube.
It's hilarious.
And like the same kind of content. It's just funny. Like Michael Myers, really big game
Yeah.
mode. That's been fun to play. Yeah, so definitely A tier for me.
I think that's what COD 4 is really good for, is things like that, like Michael Myers and stuff like that, like those glitches, like the jumps,
Yeah,
like
the glitch
those little like the
spots.
jump things off the cars and stuff like that. Like I feel like that COD, like I feel like it's good for that kind of thing. It's good all around COD. I mean,
What-
it doesn't stand out in any like regard compared to other things, but I think it's all up there. Like if you were to rank each like individual quality of the game, I think it would be like all around compared to a lot of other ones, but it doesn't stand out. Like it doesn't jump also. So yeah, A. I would give it an A tier. It's not B. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, I think it's
But it wouldn't. Definitely, it's not an S.
it's
tier.
the birth of like it's the start of a future COD, but it's the simplest form of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta be respectful to the
Exactly.
founding father of modern
Yeah.
warfare.
What was the name of the map, Noah, in COD 4? That it was in the rain. And it was on like a farm.
I know
And there was
exactly.
a tractor.
Where we would take fucking showers on each other's
yeah,
asses.
yeah,
That
yeah.
would-
Oh my
and we'd jump on top of the roof.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
We
I don't
played that
remember.
for hours.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember.
We'd
It's
have
funny because
yeah.
the rainy map with the tractor is every
Yeah, it's a
fucking
track-
COD.
the traffic.
It was
The
on a
tractor
farm.
COD.
It was on a farm, and like to the right there was like this building that you can go. There was a hallway that
There's
led
a
to
greenhouse in the
big.
back.
Yep.
You could crawl through like
Yes.
the fence on
And
the
we-
left side.
Dude, I remember.
Yeah, we would play Michael Myers on that map,
Oh
and we would find the
my
stupidest
God.
spots, and we would say, "Oh, I'm gonna go take a shower on you because you're never gonna find me. You'll never find me in this spot."
Who got showered on one time? I
Birch
remember.
did. Birch did. Our friend Perchowski, he got showered on. All right.
That was a good one.
Next COD is
We should put that link on the bottom of this video. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
definitely.
watch that.
Definitely link the Modern
Wait.
Warfare videos.
the next COD MW2? Or did we do it wrong? Was it COD 4 then World at War?
I think it was COD 4 then World at
Okay.
War.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Doesn't matter.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
COD 4 World at War with their same place. Okay, next one for sure then is Modern Warfare. Is
You fucked
Modern
up.
Warfare 2. Yeah. It's the
Black
same
Ops
thing.
1.
No, it's Modern Warfare 2, then Black Ops 1, then
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3, then Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
That's the only part that gets sketchy for me
Yeah.
is which one comes first. I'm sure we can check it later, but Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, it's an A game. I know that's gonna upset a lot of people, but in my humble opinion, the game doesn't compare to Modern Warfare 3. And I know everyone gets mad at that shit when I say it, but it's just a better form. MW3 is a better form of MW2, in my opinion. I like the campaign a little bit better. I think it's a way more balanced than MW2. And sure, that's where a lot of the fun comes in for MW2, but I prefer a more balanced game than one-man army noob tube in your ass on the trench map. Go ahead. No, you can back me up.
Okay. I got one thing for you MW2 lovers. MW3 has Infected. The peak of Infected. Like when you think of when you think of Infected in Call of Duty, you have flashbacks of MW3. You have flashbacks of people inviting you. Like you'd be joining games and like you'd be going about your day and they would invite you. Like random ass players would invite you. You join their private match and they'd have like
18. You had 18 people.
Or 18? They had 18 people in there already playing Infected, and they'd have no throwing knives on, and you just jump up into the little camp spots, and they couldn't throwing knife you, so they had to
run at you and
try and knife you, and you'd be hiding in these spots.
And you'd have to come out of the spot to get a scavenger pack and run back as fast as you can.
You'd be dropping Moabs, and like you'd wait till you get a Moab, you pop the Moab, you jump off, and you fucking collect all the ammo, and then you try and get back in the spot.
And if you fucked up the jump spot back to where you want to be, you're fucked. You're dead.
It was so much fun. Like
Great.
That was, oh my god, one of the best aspects of MW3. Best ACR in Modern Warfare history. OP is better than MW2. ACR in MW3 was retarded or stupid.
Did you play MW2?
Yeah, I did, but look it up, bro. MW3 ACR, ridiculous.
All right, I got a question for both of you.
Go ahead.
When did you start playing Call of Duty?
First Call of Duty was on World at War on the Wii, if you count that.
When did you start playing Modern Warfare 2?
I played that at a friend's house, sadly. But hey, okay. I went back and I played it.
Bro, what was your first Call of Duty?
Went back and
my first full Call of Duty was
not fucking. I played Wii on the. I played World at War on the Wii.
Well, I did.
I want the real fucking answer. The not beat around the bush answer.
The start from finish, I played B.A.K. That's when I bought the game day one. I played it till the end game.
There's why.
But I'll tell you, I told Gavin this already, but keep going.
And Modern Warfare 2 is the greatest video game of all time.
No.
Best COD of all time by far.
No.
Easy.
I don't even rank
everything
Call
you
of Duty
said,
as the best video
besides
game
Infected, that's its only swinging punch compared to Modern Warfare 2.
No.
Everything else you just said is better in Modern Warfare 2.
No.
Everything else you just said. The guns are better. The gameplay's better. Like, talking about shit being balanced or whatever. Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's not what made Modern Warfare 2 Modern Warfare 2. Like,
that's why I said that.
It's like balancing glitches with other glitches opposed to just removing them and making the game boring.
No, there's still definitely glitches all over Modern Warfare 3. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about gunfight gameplay balance.
And that's just one aspect that makes Modern Warfare 3 the Infected. I can go on to tell you about Face Off. Face Off, that's gunfight.
We didn't even talk about Face Off.
That's the birth of gunfight.
Yeah, if you want to talk about great fucking games.
We suck off a gunfight so hard nowadays that this next COD that's coming out, we're so excited for it because they brought back gunfight.
Face Off was nowhere near. You can't even tell me it was anywhere near gunfight.
It's the birth of it. That's the original gunfight.
But it's not. But is it gunfight?
Kinda. So like, let me explain to you how it makes a gunfight, because you would be in these like the pregame lobby with other people and you'd be discussing with them like, hey, snipers only, let's do it. And they would literally only use snipers, and we can be like, oh, knifing and throwing knife only. People would be down.
Face Off is just fucking is just private ring play. It's private MLG matches. Like, you can do that shit on any fucking game.
But those maps were good. They were amazing.
Bro, in fucking 8th grade, I was losing my mom's money on fucking Advanced Warfare because I was playing fucking game battles. Like, it's the same shit. Like, it's all the same shit.
It's
Face
You
Off?
can't say... Like, you can say 1v1s are the birth of gunfight.
But it's like...
No,
but
because
they're maps,
online. They're online
maps
gunfight.
like generated for it. Like, they made maps for Face-Off maps.
Yeah.
Like, the other gunfight maps are smaller. They're meant to be played for Face-Off.
Erosion and the Shipment Yard map.
Okay.
Those are maps made for Face Off.
They're also a lot bigger than the common gunfight now.
But like you would play like
now.
you wouldn't only play search. You'd play like search, TDM, domination. It'd be like
a
mix.
pits now.
And not only would people
But
still be down, like you can be playing
made maps for it.
domination.
Yeah, you can. 3v3 mosh pit.
Yeah, but not on a made map for Face Off. Like you can play 3v3 Mosh Pit, yes, but it'll be on the original map. Sorry about that audio cutout. For the recording software we use. Gavin, go ahead and say why you think Modern Warfare 2 is the best COD.
So it's better than Modern Warfare 3 For me personally, because you guys say that Infected is one of the best game modes of all time. Granted, it's a great game mode, but at the same time, I like to grind. And I'm not going to be able to get my fucking sniper gold or my ACR gold or whatever gun I want and just keep going. Like, yeah, it's fun to play a couple rounds, but I would way rather play, like, Domination or Demolition for 3 games than play Infected for 3 games.
Listen, Gavin and I, we're the type of kids on COD to talk the world's most ultimate shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna gain your fucking head. Like, that is, I feel like, for Gavin and I, the one underlying thing for Call of Duty that makes it what it is for us. And I think that Modern Warfare 2 is obviously the epitome of something like that. I think these kids they never experienced it, and they can't ever say that they did. Playing at their friend's house, that doesn't fucking count. I'm talking about sitting there with your fucking headset as an 8-year-old, listening to all these kids fucking call you everything that you could ever fucking think of, and playing for nights in and nights out. Like, they didn't fucking do that. I don't care.
So
I don't care.
Hold on.
Wait.
You guys got to go on your rant, so it's our turn.
Yeah, it's our turn.
They never experienced grinding for fucking fall camo. They never fucking went for clips with their interventions or tried trick shotting or any of that fucking shit in Modern Warfare 2. They didn't get to fucking put the little buttons in their clan tag. They didn't get to fucking do any of that.
Okay.
So you can't as much as your experience on Modern Warfare 3 was awesome, and I give you so much credit for using that as your reasoning. The experience isn't there for Modern Warfare 2, and how can you compare the two when Gavin and I have experienced both, but you guys have only experienced one?
2 things. 1, Noah said if you asked people to do snipers only and face off, they would do it. But if you go into a search and destroy lobby, there's no way that the entire team is not using interventions. Like, they would bop off fucking a noob tube at the beginning. Granted, I would do the same. One-man army that John and pull out the intervention. Like, playing search and destroy in Modern Warfare 2 was just fucking quickscoping galore.
Yeah.
It was
That's
retarded.
the real birth of sniping.
Like,
I mean, FaZe Clan, the
yeah,
world's
you guys
biggest
wanna
Call
talk
of
about
Duty
the
franchise.
birth
Like, that's
of-
they credit Modern Warfare 2
Yeah.
as the birth of FaZe Clan. Like, I mean, I couldn't find a better
like the
founding
birth
father
of
of fucking
YouTube
Call
for
of Duty.
fucking COD, bro.
I couldn't think of a better fucking face of Call of Duty.
When I think of old YouTube videos, like the first ever YouTube videos I watched for gaming were Modern Warfare 2 videos. Like, easily, by far. It fucking blew up on YouTube.
Same. I've watched, like, before I even played COD, I watched that shit on YouTube. Right? Or before I played my technically first COD, I watched MW2 gameplay. And I told this to Gavin before. After I bought B.A.K, the day one, right? Because my mom let me fucking buy it finally. Me and Aiden were playing one day, and we were like, hey, we should buy Modern Warfare 2. Because we bought games together. Because we had the same console. Went back maybe a year after, so B.A.K released, right? And that's a year after, or a year, you know what I mean? It's a year gap. So me and Aiden went back and played it. And I don't know, I can't speak for Noah. I didn't experience all of that in its prime, but I experienced it. And a lot of the same thing you are talking about is also in MW3.
It's like watching Michael Jordan on the Wizards.
Yeah.
That's a bad, no.
Yeah.
Because it's the same game.
Yeah.
It's the same game. I
I
experienced
didn't watch
shit.
him in his prime. Like, well, you
No,
didn't
if
fucking
you go
watch
play
Michael
Black
Jordan.
Ops 4, would it be the same game as when it first released?
No, it wouldn't. I don't like. I did play the game in its prime. Like, I even though I played at a friend's house, you just credit me all you want. I played it. I grinded it still. I was there literally every fucking weekend playing the game with him. We'd be taking turns. I remember using the Enfield. That was my favorite gun. It was trash, mind you. It's my favorite gun for whatever reason because I'd go off with it. And I don't know. Your reasoning behind MW2, besides the fact that it was the birthmark of Call of Duty, which of course it is.
The start of mainstream Call of Duty.
Yeah, the mainstream, like, birth of FaZe Clan, but like the whole shit talking was still in MW3.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'd even argue the fact that there was more shit talking in Face Off. It's more kind of like interactive, you know, like with you and your boys, two of them, maybe one of them against 2 other people. It's a 2v2. When it's a 2v2 like that, it becomes more, I don't know, to
personal.
me at least, it becomes more competitive than a fucking 6v6. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. You can still play search. You can still be on all these toxic lobbies because there's toxic lobbies in COD no matter what COD you play. This is back.
Not true.
Okay, well,
Not true.
once they got rid of in-game chat, like when they forced you to go in-game chat, once they got rid of that, then yeah. But MW3 was still Xbox 360, PS3 era, forced to go to game chat, still toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
So both games were literally equally as toxic. In fact, what is the I'm not even sure about this. What is the most like selling COD? Like what is the high selling COD? Is it MW2?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
It's probably something more recent.
I'll look it up. But I mean, just to add on, yeah, it's just that's prime Call of Duty. I remember, I think recently it was the anniversary of MW3, right? And in the trailer it said most anticipated game ever. I feel like, I don't know, I feel
Why
like
is
there've
that?
been more.
Ask yourself why that is.
I know why it is because MW2 was so great. I'm not saying. Don't get me wrong, anyone here.
Then why is
MW2
it
is
A?
a great game.
Then why is it A?
Because
Because it doesn't compare to the 2 and S. That's why.
doesn't compare to my 3
It's
and
number
S.
3. It's 1, 2, and that's where it is. It's 3. But in my opinion,
So what's number 2?
MW2 or MW3 doesn't compare.
Black Ops 2 is number 1.
Yep.
That's
There
about
there
mine
is
is.
nowhere. I will take
So
this to
Modern
the
Warfare
fucking
3
grave.
is better than Modern Warfare 2 because it has infected.
Has everything Modern Warfare 2 has and more.
and better. I think it's
And
just
more.
and I think it's a better version. And yes, I didn't play it in its prime. I still played it. I still had all the shit that you guys are talking about. I think it's just a better version.
And I'm personally an MSR kind of guy, dude. I shit on me all you want. MSR was the shit.
Yep.
And I'm heartbroken that
Then
when I
why'd it go
ran
out
those
in your first
polls,
round?
that he
Don't
fucking
went
don't
out in the
ignore the
first
facts,
round.
bro.
First
You're
round.
ignoring the facts.
Intervention is the
it's
best
speak.
sniper
It's
of all time.
preference.
The people have spoken already.
Listen to
preference.
this. Highest selling COD is Black Ops.
Black Ops 1?
Yeah. 2 is Modern Warfare 3.
Ooh.
3 is Black Ops 2. 4 is Ghosts.
Damn.
5 is Black Ops 3.
Damn,
and
they
6
really
is Modern
shit the
Warfare
bed
2.
with it goes.
Wow.
What did Ghost
Listen
come
to
after?
listen to the facts.
Black Ops
Ghost really
2.
shit the bed.
That's why.
Yeah, but Modern Warfare 2 is early, bro. You got to think
Yeah,
of that
no.
as well.
I don't-
Not everybody had
That was the
M1
birth of
and-
that was the birth of mainstream COD
Still
right
good.
there.
It's still a fucking great
It's
It's
game.
an
number
S
3.
tier.
No.
It's an S tier. You can't tell me it's not an S tier.
Well, we're about to
Everyone-
argue.
Then it's a
Everyone's-
God tier if it's not an
Everyone
S
sucks it
tier.
off, in my opinion.
If everybody sucks it off, it's because it's an S tier.
I guess.
I don't think it's an S tier.
Because you didn't play it that much.
No, I played it
Not enough.
enough to know it's not better than MW3, fucker.
S tier.
You know
See,
what?
it's a
We'll-
2 to 2.
That's
Why
two.
would it automatically go to A?
No, I
Well,
put it. I
we're
put it in
gonna-
S.
we'll
So okay,
debate
so
after.
yeah,
Let's get
at
to
the
next
at the
one.
end of this, we're gonna go back over every single COD very
Your
quickly.
opinion's gonna change.
No, but we're just gonna go over and make sure that we all agree with the placement. So for right now, I guess we'll put it in S tier. But since I control the thing,
You
it's
better
probably
put it there
gonna
before you get yourself fucking canceled.
Yeah.
Canceled by who?
Comments
people.
Are gonna
I'm
rape
not scared
you.
of you nerds. Who you think I'm fucking scared
Don't
of?
be scared of us.
I ain't scared of
You said the
nobody.
fucking people.
The people.
The people say that MW2 is the 6th best COD according to
Damn.
sales.
Not according to your own Instagram
If you're,
page.
if you're looking at it from the business perspective.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Instagram page. First
Hey,
round
they
knockout.
said the MSR
See ya.
sucks.
Hey,
See
that's
ya.
a sniper.
The one and done.
Intervention.
Yeah.
Intervention. Dude, the Barrett's even better than MSR.
That was when
Fuck
Whoa.
that was when FMJ actually did something.
Whoa. You said the Barrett's better than the MSR. That's weird, man.
MW2 Barrett was
That's
pretty
weird,
nasty.
man. All right. So we'll put it in S for now, but it's going to be moving.
S minus.
It's packing its bag soon. Black Ops 1. Noah, what do you have to say about it?
I have it in A.
Eh?
Yeah.
I also... Actually, no. Yeah, I do have an A. I do remember. I have it in A.
Actually, no, I have it in B.
You have it in B. I have it in A.
Good call.
Campaign, the Cold War era, that's a sick little niche to be in. I think that's a really it's a time period that not a lot of people think about when it comes to wartime, but I think that's a cool place to be in for a COD campaign. The sniping, here's the thing about Black Ops 1. Sniping was ass.
Horrible.
It was really
How the
bad.
fuck did the MSR lose to the
And
L96?
this is my first COD,
how
and
did
I'm
it
saying
make it that far? It should have been out the first round.
I agree.
I don't know.
I think the only usable sniper was the L9, honestly. And even then, that thing wasn't very
It
usable.
was not very good. No.
Commando was great. The G11 was a fun gun to use. I'm not saying it's great, but it was a fun gun to use. Galil, the birth of the
Galil,
great gun.
the only gun to use.
MP5SK. The
Cool.
maps were
Commando.
amazing. Birth of
Neutral.
firing
Okay.
range.
Jungle.
Jungle.
Okay,
Nuketown.
they were pretty
Nuketown.
good. Actually, they were pretty good.
You know, no, not standoff. I almost said the standoff. It's not standoff.
Jungle was pretty good.
Yeah,
But those are
Jungle's
3
bomb,
amazing,
bro.
maybe even top 10 maps. Those 3 right there: Firing Range, Nuketown, and Jungle.
Summit.
Summit.
Yeah, Summit's pretty good map.
Summit's a possible top
Underrated.
10. Not even to talk about.
Noah tried forcing that one in the fucking map, though. That's for
No,
sure.
I did.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah,
That was me.
that's right.
I
That
even
was
texted
I'm
him.
done.
Yeah, I remember he sent a text saying, "I know it's not gonna win, but please put Summit in there. I need to see it."
It's funny. Last option of the last one.
I tried.
I forgot what I put it up against. I think
Probably-
I
You put it up against Raid. You did.
Oh, and then zombies. I think it's the 3rd best zombies. So
RCXD.
our kill streaks were sick as fuck.
That like
Nuketown RCXD
the
through
birth,
the
the
jump.
birth of the little fucking holes in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd sneak it. Remember that hole in the fence on Nuketown that you drive around the side?
Oh,
Come on the
yeah,
other
yeah.
side.
Dolphin dive.
Dolphin dive.
Dolphin dive.
Tomahawks.
Tomahawk.
I like the
Ballistic
Tomahawks
knives?
better because
Crossbows?
they bounce
Is that-
off
is
shit.
that
instead of
introduced
just
in Blood
sticking.
Explosive. I don't know if it's introduced, but it was explosive
Yeah.
bolt crossbows.
that was an MW2 or MW3.
I wasn't.
Maybe not.
I wasn't gonna go B tier, but you guys are kind of.
No, it's
You
eight.
guys are
It's
kind
an
of
A-tier
pushing me
game.
a little bit.
It's an A tier game.
I'm remembering it a lot more than I was.
Zombies
before.
compared to everything else is average compared to all the other zombies. That's the only like fault. That and sniping. Perk system was okay. Everyone really used, like most CODs, everyone used this as the same fucking perks. But yeah, it's an A tier game for me. Where do you guys put it?
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Joe.
I think I'll stick with my original. I'll go
B.
B. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a B. It's not gonna compare those in A. It just
That is true.
because it's too strict to make it to S tier. So
It's very high. It's debatably A. Like I have it on
It's
my list. As,
debatably-
as
I would have it as
C
a high
plus.
B.
I have an A minus, so I mean,
B plus.
it's teetering on the edge. You know.
Nah, mine's like
What do you
a
have it at, go?
not quite a B plus, like an 86.
Yeah.
Like a B.
Not quite.
84.
Solid.
You're not even gonna
Firm
round
B.
him, dude. You're a fucking dickhead. Just round him up.
I would go to B, just because, personally, I feel like the graphics and just the gameplay was kind of a step back from Modern Warfare 2. Like, I just loved Modern Warfare 2 so much, and the sniping was so clean, and like,
And yeah, Modern Warfare 2.
I don't know, just the gameplay in Black Ops was so different.
Yeah,
I feel
if
like
you're to
It
talk
was
about
slow
the like,
paced,
obviously
slower.
there's in COD there's Black Ops and there's Modern Warfare. Like the intro to Modern Warfare is so much better than Black Ops.
Yeah, but like he said, the maps were amazing. Some of the guns were really fun, but I think what really sold it for me was the maps, and then the Dead Ops arcade.
Dead Ops was sick
Ooh.
as fuck.
That shit was fun,
Dead
LTRT,
Ops was
LTRT.
dude.
Dog.
Spin in a
fucking
circle,
chair.
bro. Are you kidding me?
You just spin it as fast as you can. You're
Dude, when
shooting
you-
no matter what.
Yeah, dude. When you figured that out to get out of the chair,
That was mine.
that was so crazy.
Did you feel like a hacker and you go to the computer?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
for
just
real.
not even looking it up, just doing it on accident. You're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Dude,
Drop your
where
controller.
am I?
Drop your controller
That's
and you
funny.
stand up.
The menu for that game was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Gotta give it
music.
that. Music's really good too.
Yeah.
The zombie Easter eggs, ooh, fire.
that campaign was
pressing the
bomb
rocks.
too. That shit was pretty good.
Campaign was great. Joe, you have it in B?
Yeah.
Alright, B it is then. So I'm chilling in B for now. Next one, Modern Warfare 3, S tier. I'm putting it there now. We already talked. I mean, we talked about MW3. We just rehash over it. Face Off, Infected. I think it's a better version of MW2, which is why I have it in S tier. Noah, you probably say the same thing.
Yeah, S tier.
What do you guys have it at?
Yeah.
I think it's an S tier as well. It was the first COD for me where I really had like a sole friend group to play with. There's only like 4 of us, but like
Perfect for
actually
Face Off.
had friends to like play with, you know? So yeah, we played Face Off. We mostly played Search, but it was a fucking great time. What was it the second? Black Ops was the first game to have gold guns, right? Or was it Modern Warfare 3?
I don't remember.
No,
it's
Black Ops had
Black
gold
Ops-
guns.
Black Ops
had
1.
gold.
Black Ops
Black Ops
1
1,
had
yeah.
gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was the first one to have gold. And,
Gold G11, bro.
Third-
That shit was my fucking child.
Um,
Fucking kids.
Third person.
what I
Yeah, true.
yeah,
Third person.
but I'm a big Modern Warfare series fan. I think it's the best Call of Duty
series.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah, I'm there too.
What do you have, Edjo? S.
I have it as tier 2. I have 3. I mean, I only have 3 there, and it's my third place. But
You only have 3 in S tier.
yeah.
Well, I have 3 as well. But
Oh wait, no, I don't. No,
yeah,
I don't.
you
I
have
have 4.
four.
I have 4.
Yeah,
I have 3.
I have 4.
How many do you have, Noah?
3.
It's gonna be a
Oh wait,
debate.
I have 2
Continue.
actually. I have 2 S tiers. But
What
yeah,
a hater.
What?
Ow.
He doesn't have Modern Warfare 2 in there. Fucking
Exactly.
scrub.
I may have to.
Scrub.
We'll see. You may be able to convince me after because my S tier. This was my S tier as of fucking 3 weeks ago when we recorded. It was a little bit more fresh off of. We haven't played Modern Warfare in a while, so my opinions of the game are changing every day.
Yeah, you're gonna have to remind me. Anyway,
True.
Black Ops DOS, best COD ever, in my opinion, no doubt. You guys can go first because I've been going first this whole other time.
Black Ops 2 is my number 2 of all time. It comes close to Modern Warfare 2, but at the end of the day, for the reasons that we said, that overrules it. But I think Black Ops 2, I mean, what can we even say? I mean, the sniping is almost as good, if not better, than Modern Warfare 2. I mean, it's definitely the best, obviously, of the Black Ops series. I mean, I think it's pretty much to be said for itself. I mean, it's a game that it's so much different than the rest. I feel like you said, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, they're comparable. But Black Ops 2, I feel like, I mean, nothing else really hits it quite like Black Ops 2 does. And the ballista gameplay and everything else like that. Dude, Noah's low-key, something that is a driving force for me for this game is fucking gun game. Dude, I fucking grinded the fuck out of gun game for no reason.
That was a good one.
Absolutely no reason, bro.
That was a good
I don't know
one. Me
why.
too.
But I would hop on when I first got on. That would be my warm up, and I would win 2 games, and then just go hop on pubs or whatever, and just fucking stomp.
One in the chamber.
Party games
Yeah,
were
talk about-
off the hook,
And
bro.
Sticks and stones.
I didn't even fucking mention the private lobby gameplay, the hide and seek and the fucking Michael Myers and the all of that shit.
Theater
dude.
mode,
So
too, where you
good
get
for
Theater
it.
mode, bro.
So good for it. So good for it. So good for it.
We need that back.
And that's what I
We
love
really
in
do.
COD more than anything is the fucking private lobbies with the friends and the mini modes and all that shit. So right up that alley. It's just perfect for it. I think there's not much to complain about with the game.
Definitely an S tier for me as well. Just all around great Call of Duty, classic Call of Duty. I guarantee this is in everybody's top 3, if not top 2.
It has to be.
It has to be.
It has to be.
It's number 2 for me personally, just because Modern Warfare 2 is the greatest of all time.
Did everything Black Ops did.
I think for MW2 and MW3, like we said, it was our own personal experience,
Yeah.
the lobbies and the game chat and the blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
But for Black Ops 2, sole gameplay, solely as a game,
Yeah.
I feel like that's why it's there. That's why everyone has it there, because everyone realizes that it's just a solid game. It's
such
just
a great game.
as is, without the shit talk and the fucking all that.
Yeah.
For me personally, I had one of my favorite guns of all time, which is the KSG. Things like a lot of people are gonna hate on that one.
I like
using
using
the
the
But-
725.
Dude, nah, man, that thing was a fucking sniper. It
it
was
was.
nasty.
But the KSG
bro.
required way more skill than the
Yeah.
725, dog. KSG,
That's true. It
you
was
have
a
to
one
be
shot.
good, bro.
Barrels and
Yeah.
Kill
FMG.
bodies, yeah.
You have to be good, man.
It was a single shot, but that thing was fun. That personally really made it for me. When I got bored of guns, I would just always go back to that one.
Yeah, that
Or
was
just
another
fuck
big thing, is
around.
that it was so easy to use so many different guns too.
Yeah.
There's the variety.
First game I ever got diamond in for any COD, the diamond camos.
Yeah.
Grinded.
Me too.
Probably my top 5 favorite game ever. Best COD in my opinion. It's just the most balanced gameplay you could ever have in a COD game in my opinion. You could use any gun. I think the only X factor to that or outlier is the M8, the M8 4A1, right?
The 3-on
The
burst.
3-on burst. That thing was a fucking monster, and everyone in rank play used that thing like crazy.
They did in Black Ops 3 too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that thing
yeah.
was brutal in Black Ops
Just
3. It was
one tap, everybody.
More so in
Yeah.
Black Ops 3 and
Oh,
Black Ops
yeah.
2. But
The high caliber.
maps for Black Ops 2, Express, Standoff,
Raid,
Raid,
Nuketown.
Hijacked, Nuketown 2025.
Hijacks is fuck.
Hijack was fucking amazing, man.
Which one was the one where they were on the aircraft carrier?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
where it's like the landing
Oh,
pads and shit.
Yeah,
That one's fun.
That's
That's
a great
such a
map.
search.
Yeah, you're at sea.
That's such a good search
I
map.
forget what map.
We even talk about
Isn't like something 44? Isn't like number in it or no?
I think so.
Area of something.
I don't think it's called area.
No, but you're definitely on an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, you're on an aircraft carrier. And on the left side, there's like a part where you can parkour across.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I died all the time there.
Yeah, where you jump from like that little net to net.
Yeah.
Outside the window.
Zombies, the second best zombies in my opinion. It's right there, buried. Best map though, Origins, hands down.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's called Carrier.
Carrier.
Dude, I was really mad. I was like, what the fuck is that map
The
called?
easiest one.
yeah, maps are great.
I said it
Numbers great.
5 times.
Dude, that
It's
map
like
was
you're on an
aircraft
aircraft
carrier.
carrier.
I remember watching fucking FaZe Rain hit the craziest suicide fucking like
Yeah.
30, 80 fucking dude. That map was so good for that shit.
Plant the bomb on the bottom
Oh,
down
yeah.
here. and
Yeah, you
jump
just
And you
off
launch
jump off the
yourself
side,
off the
yeah.
fucking side and you just fucking shoot from underneath.
Right behind that
the
little
fucking
like
thing.
control hut, and the
Yeah.
bomb's like right here. You jump off, just do
Yeah,
360s.
so nuts, bro.
The YouTube
Insane.
content for that game
think
was
that-
the best.
Oh, yeah, didn't even talk about
What,
that.
Black
what about
Ops
the
2
one in
is
like
what?
Afghanistan with the airplane in the middle and the bridge?
Afghan?
No, that's a MW2.
Nah.
You say MW2 map? What'd you say?
MW3,
Uh-uh.
where it's like the plane. It's kind of like MW2, but it's the plane in the middle and it has the fat bridge. Like on the right side, it has a windmill, and on the left side, it has like a double-story office.
Is Black Ops 2 the birth of competitive COD?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. First ranked.
I don't know what map time ago.
I don't know.
I can't even
I
remember.
want to say that's where they started with like MLG and stuff.
Give me a phone,
It might have.
Maybe.
Mind you,
Like,
close
like the websites?
Like they might have just started off with like some game
Dumbass.
battles and stuff like that.
I'm not too
But I
sure.
feel like professional COD kind of stems from that. I could be wrong. But
rank play, I remember trying to play rank play and I just get shit on by all the fucking sweaters.
Yeah.
That was
They're
bad.
so
That's where the
bad.
M8 came in. But I mean, yeah, in my opinion, best COD ever.
camos.
Camos were sick as fuck. Just why is that still so loud?
What? That was the 10-point system, right? Was that like one of the first cards where you can actually run around with a knife?
I believe it was 11, right? 10 or 11? No, it was 10. Created class 10 points. You can just straight up take off your primary and just run with a fucking knife
Yeah.
all the time.
You just-
Yeah.
Remember when we
So
played those
sick.
in the private match? We played shock darts. and-
Yeah.
I understand what you're referring to, like creating your
Yeah,
class.
creating
Yeah,
class.
10-point
Yeah.
system, yeah.
Have wild cards in there too.
I spaced out for a
Bro,
second.
Express,
I said that.
slums.
Slums. I didn't say
Express is a good
slums.
one.
I said that was the first map I said.
The-
It was
the
Express.
train?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's called Turbine.
Turbine. That,
Yeah,
oh,
I
I thought you
know.
said MW3.
Yeah, no, Black Ops 2.
Okay, I would have thought about that. I was thinking about MW3.
I did.
Once again, the audio cut out. It's really fucking pissing me off that it's doing that shit. But we'll try to get that resolved next time.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But we talked about Ghost, talked about Advanced Warfare, so we'll just kind of do it real quick. Ghost, C game for me. Pretty like I don't understand the initial hate for it. It's an alright game. First game on new generation as well, so everyone was getting used to that. Sniping was average. The best gun definitely was the Honey Badger. Best map was Strike Zone. But other than that, I mean,
Absolute poop scoop of a game.
yeah, Joe hates it, but it's just average for me. There's definitely there's definitely worse CODs. Sorry, there's definitely worse CODs than that in my opinion. But yeah, it's just average. Campaign was cool though, that's for sure. Go for it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Put it C, mid C, not high C, not low C, mid C. Again, like Rojo said, first COD in the
New generation.
gen, so like game chat was dead. You know that
game
was
chat was a
that was
kill.
one aspect that that's Call of Duty. It's been with the game since its birth. Now you take it away. It's not it's not COD's fault. It's kind of just how it is, kind of how it flowed. Yeah, Gavin.
It's gonna be a C tier for me. That summer, I had like absolutely zero time, just playing All Stars, and that COD honestly just wasn't intriguing enough to hold my attention. Like, the campaign was great. I played the campaign right away. That's usually the first thing I play, especially back then, considering I didn't have very many friends online. And like once I started playing online, it just, I don't know, it lost me. I was honestly kind of hyped about like the mounting, aspect or like the Rainbow Six Siege like aspect. Like I thought it was different, you know? Like they were making COD better. Like it was fucking terrible. It was so bad. Like
I just remember the hype. I just remember the feeling of being excited for it. And
Yeah.
I mean, I bought that shit off the rip and I was
Pre-ordered
so
it.
pissed.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
you pre-ordered that game for sure. Everyone.
Yeah.
You get free
I
fall.
mean, yeah.
that was
it
the first COD I pre-ordered.
I'm pretty sure
you got a map.
I want to say
It was
you
poop.
got a. Was the Honey Badger a pre-order? Like, did you get that?
No,
I feel like
no,
for
that
some
was in
reason,
game.
was it in game?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm tripping, but yeah, I mean, it just wasn't a good game. I wouldn't really know because I didn't play it too much because I just fucking hated it. It wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't
Did it
good.
have
I
any
didn't like it.
Dogs.
other like there's campaign multiplayer? Was there any other feature in the game or no?
Back Ops?
Mm.
No? I don't know. I didn't play it. I didn't play if there was a third game mode. Oh. Wasn't there like Extinction?
Extinction.
Yeah.
There
Extinction.
was
Extinction
Extinction.
with like those
What a
animal
weird-
things.
Yeah, what a
Yeah,
weird
little-
game.
It was like an alien.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alien
yeah.
animal.
Extinction.
They
fucking-
tried doing like a new like dude, just.
Yeah, it fell flat.
It honestly, I feel like Ghost was kind of like an attempt at something other than Modern Warfare and Black Ops, and it failed
Flopped.
miserably.
It tried-
miserably.
It tried to innovate off of their previous success, and it just went down the toilet with the type of score streaks they had. Kill streaks was
The
weird.
dogs.
The dogs.
Doggies.
Yeah, everyone saw the dogs in the fucking
Dogs.
campaign trailer and like, oh shit, dude, I can use a dog.
Yeah.
Didn't actually use a dog. It was just a guard dog. Kind of stupid.
And it sucked ass.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. It was a 4 kill streak, and no one would use it. After the first week, no one used the dog kill streak anymore. Everyone used this little like personal radar box you throw down. Onto Advanced Warfare. I have it in C. I think it's once again it gets initial hate because it's the birth of the advanced movements. I think it's a fun game. Super unbalanced though with the ASM1 and the BAL, plus pay to win.
The birth of pay to win.
Birth of pay to win in
That's the-
COD.
that's the-
In COD.
I think that's a.
It's a bad.
It's
thing
such a
for sure.
con to the game that I don't think any other game in the franchise could hold. Is that it was the birth of something that was fucking like a real stain and like nuisance to get like out of in the franchise for like years and years to come.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like obviously no other game really did that.
Not,
like
not
before,
as hard.
Before,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the way they pushed it, like they knew the BAL and ASM1 were the best guns, and like they fucking like they knew it, and like they made the best guns, and the shitty guns, the shitty guns. Like there was no balance.
You'd mean
it was
the
just
shit
like-
of the cannon.
I think it was fun for myself because I was more like I feel like I adapted to the advanced movement thing like a lot better than a lot of people did. So it's just like I could outmaneuver you, not necessarily like outgun fight you, but I found it really fun. The ranked play, like I think it's the best for that era of advanced movement. The best game. I have a high B.
High B.
A high C. It was don't get me wrong, it was a fun game. Just there's better CODs out there.
Yeah.
The whole loot system, pay to win, pretty boobs, pretty boo boos,
Pretty boobs.
Pretty boobs.
Pretty boobs. Pretty juicy.
pretty boo boos.
Pretty milkers.
Pretty nippy.
Pretty milky.
But that game mode had exo zombies, which wasn't that fun. I mean, it was fun for like when I was 13, 14 playing.
Like, yeah, cool, whatever. Let's play Black Ops now.
But I mean, it was honestly like the best game that lands like with an alternate zombies game mode. I'll talk about that later. But go for it.
It's a C tier for me. It was really fun, not gonna lie, at the time. It was innovative, first game we had where it was boots off ground.
Yeah, that was a big term back then.
Yeah.
Boots
Yeah.
off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, they're bringing
Stomping on
boots on the
kids'
ground back. Yeah.
But I liked the concept of the exosuits. I was a fan of the games, but Black Ops 3 was a little more smooth with holding the jumps rather than like double tapping it, which I liked a little better because you could flutter it rather than just straight jump.
Advanced Warfare
You
was
know?
aggressive movements.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a lot of like dash left,
You'd
dash
rip a
right.
It
corner,
was
dog.
hard
You'd rip a
movements
corner.
for sure.
Yeah, you would come flying around corners.
You just
dude.
be sitting there in the hallway and you see this motherfucker zooming
like
down.
yeah, you'd be playing like Search or whatever. Like I remember playing ranked a lot, so I'd be playing Search and like you'd be laying there like waiting for someone to come around a corner, and like obviously like you're aiming like a couple inches off the corner, so when they walk out, like they fucking walk into you. Like that's basic COD. Like they would just come flying like fucking feet out of your fucking like it's an adjustment.
Wasn't that the birth of Search and Rescue? That game mode?
Yeah.
Or that?
Was
COD?
it?
I
Yeah,
think
Search
so.
and Rescue. No, that was Ghost.
Ghost?
Yeah, it had to have been
Okay.
Ghost.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Advanced
I
Warfare.
feel like it had been Ghost. But the sick ass game mode in Advanced Warfare was the one where you get the ball and you jump through the hoop.
What was it called? Uplink? Right?
Uplink, yeah.
Yeah, it was literally like basketball.
Yeah,
I remember thinking
you
that
could dunk it or you could
that was
launch
a,
it.
Yeah.
Good point, bro. That was a really fun game mode. And
Especially with the
especially with the movements. Yeah, kids would camp back there and like you'd come flying in for the fucking goal like the last second you'd get fucking bopped.
Yeah.
He's like that kid would just grab it and run to the other side of the
Intercept it.
fucking map. They'd run it all the way over there, and then your team would fucking kill them as they camped, and then fucking run all the way back, and you'd win fucking 1-0 at the very fucking end or some shit like that.
Shit
Dunk
was
it
It was
on,
always close.
Capture
It was
the
a
flag
fun
on
game
roids.
mode, dude. And it was a fun game mode to feast because kids are just looking everywhere. Like there's no like central thing. It's not like hard point or
Just
anything like
looking,
that. You know what I mean? Like everyone's just like fucking running for the ball. You can flank kids and fucking. That's a good game mode.
That's the game mode I'd use the Atlas in, the big ass hand sniper.
Yeah.
I'd use that shit there, and I just fucking shoot them in the air while
What
they're
was the,
flying.
what was that one map where it was like, I don't know if it was the main map for Uplink or what, but I'm just thinking of like in the back right, there's this one building that you could like snipe out of that had like 2 stories. It was like a glass building.
I know what you're talking about.
I
And
know
then, like
exactly
there's
what
like a
you're
main middle building where
Like,
like
a
the-
prison,
like-
right?
like-
Was it a prison?
It's like sandy, right? It's like dirt everywhere.
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
And then like the middle, like in the middle is like a building with like the floors like open, like you can come in from either side.
Yeah, I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly
Yeah.
what map
Bro,
you're talking
when
And
about.
it's like a
think-
big wall on either entrance, right?
When I think of Uplink, I think of that one map where if you spawn on this side, right, you're looking this way, to the right of you is like an ocean, right? There's an ocean on that
It's definitely
side,
an ocean.
or like a sea or whatever, and then like there's a bunch of like different fucking buildings that are all white. It's like the side of it's like you're in a fucking European country. I don't know what the name of it's called, but that's what I think of when I think of Uplink.
You guys remember
Terrible
One Shot?
names.
There's a sniper only game.
One
mode.
shot, yeah.
Yeah,
We
that
use
was
the
fun.
Moors. Use
Yeah.
the Moors there.
That was fun.
Moors was a great gun.
It was. It's actually a pretty good sniper. The sniping was okay in the game. Don't get me wrong. That was a
It
good.
was just
sniper.
hard to hit people.
Yeah, they'd be zooming around. All right. Next COD is Black Ops 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we didn't place Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare for me is a C.
See,
No, you got a C.
So yeah.
Joe, you got it in what?
I had it in B.
I'll put in C for now. Next one, Black Ops 3. In my opinion, it's a high B. It's a high B game, right below A. Mainly because it has the best zombies ever. The best zombies ever, in my opinion. I think, like, Black Ops 2 is like kind of right here, and then Black Ops 3 is up here, in my opinion. You know, not to knock down Black Ops 2 zombies in any form, but just the storyline. Gorod Crovey, the Giant, the remake of Darius, Zetsubo Nishimo was okay. That's the only okay zombies map there. But Shadows of Evil, that one was sick as fuck.
that one was so much fun.
I mean, it was good. Fuck, man. Such a great fucking game mode. So fun.
The Rising Dark.
Multiplayer was, it was cool. I think in my opinion, they definitely advanced when it came to exo movement. They really, like, fine-tuned it. Treyarch did. So, I mean, Black Ops 3 multiplayer
Yeah.
It was fun.
good.
It was
It's
a
like
lot of
it's
fun.
like Gavin had just mentioned that Advanced Warfare. Like there was a lot more of like the fluttering and like a lot softer movements.
a lot more like player controlled movement where you can really control more where you want to go instead of having to hard left or hard right without no stops.
Yeah,
Also, the best multiplayer game mode of all time.
Safeguard.
That
agreed.
Yep.
Safeguard.
Agreed.
That's not like of course, like a search related game mode.
Mm.
Best
Safeguard.
by far.
So
the best
much
respawn
fun.
game mode
By
ever.
Respawn
far.
game mode. There
It
you
was
go.
pretty fun.
Safeguard was
Dude.
fucking amazing, man.
Remember we would play the beta, like the Blobs 3 beta. That was best
That shit was
beta.
sick. That shit was
Oh
sick.
Oh my god,
Best
best
beta.
beta I've ever played.
Specialist A. I didn't even mention Specialist.
Dope.
That was a good addition.
So dope. They're so sick, bro.
Yeah, I
It
like
comes
them.
to bite him in the ass later on, but not in Black Ops
Yeah.
3. In Black Ops 3, Specialists besides gravity spikes were really fucking sick. You get gravity
Besides,
It was fun.
gravity
It was
spikes.
fun to use them until you got fucked by them.
until you got fucked by gravity
Just
spikes.
by
Oh,
one
gravity
dude.
spikes are-
Just by you're the
Yeah,
only
dude-
person they kill.
Dude camping in like a
Yeah.
building. Sees
What was
you.
that? What was that one map? I think it was a mid year edition. It was like a cowboy type saloonish
Fringe.
type beat.
Fringe.
Was it? Yeah.
Where
I remember they added that thing.
There's
and
a barn.
What was the barn on
Fringe.
the left hand
It was
side, right? And then people would
original.
snipe down the middle.
Yeah.
And fucking,
was
I would
such a
I would
good one.
always use the freaking chick that had the fucking the Annihilator.
Yeah.
Bro, and I would just freaking snipe nerds on. I remember being like,
what's
I'm a
her
cowboy, just fucking like that. Dude, that was literally the reason why I would do it, and it was so fun, bro. So like,
What's
just
her
like
name?
little mini experiences like that.
Same for what?
The name? Oh, Seraph. That's her name.
Yeah,
Her name was
Seraph.
The Annihilator.
Tyler was the only specialist I used besides the active camo guy.
Tempest?
Spectre.
Spectre.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, high B for me.
It's a high A for me. It's the highest level I've ever been in COD, legitimately grinding wise. I made it to Prestige 8. I really loved the knifing aspect of that game. Spectre had a specialist called Ripper, where for a couple
Yeah.
seconds you could lunge
That shit
like
was sick too.
20 feet to knife people. And for an entire Prestige, I only knifed kids and used Ripper. It was a great game. You could run on
That's a
walls.
grind.
First
Holy
game, it was fun. Not gonna lie.
That's some neat dog shit.
I think I did do it with Nate Dogg. I'm not gonna lie.
Nate Dogg was a
boy.
big Black Ops 3 grind.
Oh, yeah.
He was. First game you could shoot underwater.
True.
That
The
was
first time you
pretty
could
fun.
swim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Uh,
could swim.
you could swim.
You could
could
create
zoom it around.
paint jobs for your gun.
Yeah.
That was.
I used to
dope.
always-
Paintsmith or
One thing I used to
Paintsmith.
always do when I was bored too, and I'd add like a fucking 100 like lifeless bots, and I would just like
Yeah.
try to do my own rendition of trick shotting.
Yeah.
Like,
That shit was fun.
I'm like, oh my god, I hit! Like 100 people on the blob.
Safeguard for sure as well. That definitely made the multiplayer for me.
All I played, man.
Definitely. I'm a big like hardpoint fan or Safeguard because everybody has to rush to one objective. It's not like team deathmatch where everybody's running like a fucking chicken, their head cut off.
Like Team Deathmatch is the most boring game mode of all time.
Oh yeah. And Safeguard, like the thing's right in your spawn. So as the team's trying to push you, they're rushing downfield to push that robot in, and you're just fucking spawning there. If you die, you instantly spawn back in, bro. So that last push,
there's always that last push, dude. You gotta hunker down behind that
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
C-3PO, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It
if
was
you're
getting
mowing him
nuts,
down?
bro.
Oh yeah.
That was
With
like
the
the only-
sniper,
And
dude,
the
it
game,
was so
game was
easy.
designed like the spawns. I remember were also so good. Like you would die, like you said, that final push, and like you'd be in that last leg, and like everyone in the whole lobby would just keep spawning back. Like
Yeah.
you would die on the
Right
fucking
there.
on the robot, and you would just spawn like right there, and you just like shoot people from the side.
Yeah, you
Like,
barely have
but then
to
you would
run.
die from the side because people were just constantly like fucking spawning and flipping, and it's fucking so fun.
That was a great game.
And it's an absolute push just to go like 3 feet.
Yeah. The last fucking stretch lasts the entire
It's a-
game when it
the
fucking
entire
took
game.
20 seconds to
The
get there.
entire game.
Maps are pretty sick though. It was like Fringe, that cowboy map you're talking about. There was
Fringe
a
was really
Combine. You remember that
Yeah.
pretty small one where like there's a big ass wall run on the right side. If you fall off, you die.
Yeah.
That's a good map.
I feel like
The snow
that's
one.
kind of what
was
people
it?
think about when I think about Black Ops.
That's
2,
what I would
that
think
map.
about.
That's what I think
When I think
about.
of Safeguard, that's what I think about. Going through that one doorway into their spawn.
Yeah,
And you're
like
like,
it's like
you're just
once
fucking
once you break through, like you kind of use them as like a shield,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
once you break through, it's like that's the final push.
Definitely. And
Sick.
the specialist made Michael Myers more fun as well because they had the active camo where you could go invisible.
Yeah, we played a little bit.
They had the
more.
glitch where you could like go back 40 feet, or they had the
Oh.
super speed. Remember that?
I do remember
There was
that.
one where there was a subway. You're at like a subway station. There's train tracks in the middle.
Oh, dude,
And-
that was sick.
I remember I think I died and
yeah,
I was
dude,
watching
I know.
you or somebody, and they jumped into the fucking water, and then Michael Myers jumps in and falls behind him, and they hit the glitch and just came out and fucking dipped, bro. It was so funny.
That map was a sick, pretty sick map. Too.
That one was fun, but yeah, it's an A for me.
You guys are trying to like.
You're the B for me.
It's really getting to my head that I kind of want to put an A now.
Yeah,
It's like a high B though. Just
Let me look.
it might be.
minus.
Just because, yeah. Honestly, I'll put it in A.
Mine's still in B.
Yours in B. You're
I'm
in
in
B.
B.
All right, we'll put it in B for now, just because I'm teetering. Damn. Next one, the second shittiest COD ever in my opinion, Infinite Warfare.
This is where
What's-
COD lost me for a while.
Yeah.
This is the
I mean,
second
I'm
shittiest in
honest,
your
discuss
book. Wow, this is
I
number
don't-
one overall, the worst COD ever made.
I don't even know if I have more than 10 minutes.
I can assure you, I definitely have more playing time than all of you combined. That's for sure. In this
I played
game.
the zombies.
I had quite a
Oh,
bit.
I played zombie. Yeah,
That was fun. That was
I
a
made
good
it to
aspect.
level 35 in
Zombies was
multiplayer.
okay. What did you say?
I made it to
Yeah,
level
I
35
played on double
in
XP weekend
multiplayer.
one time.
They gave me a few free levels, and that's where I got.
If I
I didn't play
remember
anymore.
correctly, I picked it up because you had to purchase Infinite Warfare in order to get remastered.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
main reason.
Yeah. So I played it by myself one night, and I was playing Search, and I got absolutely wrecked by this dude who was using like, it was an AR to where you would hold Y, he would like make the barrel shorter, and it
Yep.
would turn into like an SMG.
Had a lot of hybrid type guns in that
Yeah.
game.
I
Not a
really wanted to
fan.
try
Weird.
that gun, and it was
Weird.
like level 30. So I grinded it, got it, maxed out that gun. It was fucking shit, so I never played again.
Super unforgettable maps, super unforgettable guns,
Gameplay.
super unforgettable,
Or forgettable.
Unforgettable or forgettable?
Forgettable.
Forgettable.
forgettable. My bad. All forgettable.
Just making this game sound like it's the greatest ever.
No, forgettable maps.
Every gun of every
I,
class.
I
Every
could
attachment.
every sub.
forgettable maps, forgettable gameplay, forgettable guns, forgettable specialists. The specialists were
See,
so
I didn't
fucking
even-
bad,
I didn't
man.
even have the knowledge that there were specialists.
Wow.
They were terrible. They were awful.
No, I told this to my friend. I made this to a point. When you got a specialist where a robot turns into a fucking space dog, and just a robot space dog, and you think that's a good idea to put into a COD game, you're not doing your job.
That's what I'm saying. Like COD definitely lost their touch.
Yeah,
This was
that's-
definitely like their fucking heroin days where they just kind of lost it.
Jesus.
Like they just fucking.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you think they'll actually make like a good space game now that we have a Space Force?
I think
Space
if
Force
they if they were to fucking.
Call of Duty Star Wars?
I think that if you were to just if you were to
they
just
went to different
like,
planets in Infinite Warfare.
I think if you
Sorry,
were to just kind of
continue.
like, I don't know, because then you'd have the whole like zero gravity thing, and
Yeah.
I don't really know. I think it would be cool if you just like moved normal Call of Duty like to space, like if you just made the background like space.
Green screen it.
Yeah, like just fight on like space stations and shit. Like I think that would be cool, but
What if it was like...
I think the zero gravity thing would fucking like. It would be, like, and I think the community wouldn't react well to the fact that they just got back to
True.
good Call of Duty.
Yeah,
True.
they're not. I don't think they're ever going back to space. Not for a while. Maybe
No.
years. It's got to be years before they go back. Excuse me.
As long as it's
I
good,
think they learned
you
the
know?
lesson finally.
Like,
Oh, they definitely learned their fucking lesson.
I don't think it was a bad concept. I think it was just a shit game.
Yeah, it's not a bad. I mean, we love fucking Star Wars, so it's not a bad concept in our fucking minds. But when put into practice, it was.
But it was even
Not
not even
done
necessarily
well.
what you think about like space.
Dude, they went to different planets. They had
No, I
fucking
know
space
that,
wars.
and I realized that, but it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
In the campaign, they had space wars.
Yeah.
Multiplayer, it's technically space
I
wars.
remember watching. Yeah,
Shit game though. Trash. I think all around
It was
trash.
trash.
Noah,
It's
what
a
do you-
trash
you own?
game.
No, it's definitely trash. The only thing that had going for the game, in my opinion, one thing to give a shot was the zombies, and that not half bad.
It wasn't bad. Just doesn't compare to any other. Type
Well,
of
I'm saying
zombies.
like an alternate zombies game, Infinite Warfare was definitely the most fun. Out of all
agree?
the
Out of all
Call
of
of
them?
Duties that aren't Treyarch, that aren't a part of the zombie storyline,
I agree.
it was definitely pretty fun. Like what map was like the zombie land? Like when you're
Yeah,
at
when
the
you're
amusement
like,
park, you
yeah,
can take,
where you're
like,
like the nerd and the black dude and the white chick. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a bunch of different mobs that were hella cool.
Mhm.
It was definitely fun.
What about the zombies map where like you're in like a 20s or 30s film and it's like black and white until you turn on the power, then turn on
Yeah,
the color.
yeah,
And
then
you
it
gotta
turns to
fight that
color.
big ass fucking monster in the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was pretty cool.
dude, I swear to God, I feel like you guys aren't even talking about Call of Duty right now.
Well,
I
that's
have
because it's
no fucking
zombies.
clue.
It's zombies.
It's zombies.
No, I know, but it's just
Doesn't even register in the
Trash.
I, was
mind.
like,
Trash
I didn't
game.
play.
It was
I didn't
trash.
even load up
It's
the
a trash
multiplayer. Just play the zombies.
Yeah,
it doesn't even deserve this much airtime. I've talked about it longer than I've even fucking played it.
Well, remastered was just so good, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's
Stole the
remastered.
fucking
Really.
Oh
Really?
yeah, I
Well-
at the end of the day, I did have Infinite Warfare just because
Infinity Ward.
I wanted to play fucking Modern Warfare
Yeah.
Remastered, just like everyone else, obviously. But I didn't even fucking load that game once.
That was Remastered was the first game back to boots on ground.
Yeah.
And-
Well, technically,
Technically.
technically, but it's
Technically.
remastered.
I know, yeah, but they came out with Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3,
Yeah.
and Infinite Warfare, which are all exosuits.
Exosuits. Okay. After Infinite Warfare, it's World War II, right?
A good game that just
Great
got
game.
fucked on by Fortnite.
Noah's a
Great
first-hand
trash.
experience. Man.
Trash.
Fucked on by Fortnite. I think
It was
I think
amazing.
that game kind of started going back to original
Oh,
COD.
for-
It had
in my opinion,
definitely
definitely.
had the feeling of it. I remember when I first started playing it, I was like, "Holy shit, we're back!"
Yeah.
I was like, "We're
That's how I
fucking
felt.
back."
Yeah.
That's what I felt.
It was a grind for the first month and a half, 2 months,
That it was alive. Yeah.
and then I mean it died as quick as it was fucking bopping.
It did so fast.
It's just unfortunate the circumstances that I had to go against.
Yeah.
AKA
How
the
can you
fucking
compete?
killer of all
It's
killers,
just
Fortnite. You can't compete with that.
In its prime.
We
Season
all
1,
we all
season
got
2,
abducted
season
by
3.
it. We
Bro,
all
the-
experienced the greatness.
World
that it
War
was.
II fucking was
Great. It was a good
led.
game.
It was like a fucking LeBron James led Cavaliers team that turned into a 20-win team the second fucking he left, or AKA Fortnite arrived.
Yeah.
Like
That's a good analogy.
you just goodbye.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about fucking goodbye.
Just
Yeah.
to
like,
talk about game,
never
yeah.
even like waste of my space because I'm gonna fucking download the update for Fortnite. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like
Didn't even buy it. I didn't even buy that COD.
it was
didn't.
fun, dude.
Dude, it was amazing.
it was-
Campaign. You missed an amazing campaign.
There was,
Campaign was
I mean,
great.
they even had
Okay.
like glitches and shit, like the type of COD glitches where you're like,
Yeah.
that's COD.
Yeah.
Like, this is a COD, like a good COD.
It felt
game.
like a classic COD
that
game.
one trench,
Sniping was-
one trench game where you could like hide like up in, you could like glitch like up in the trench above and like be invisible and you can just shoot through it. You know what I'm talking about?
No, you
Yeah.
fucking cheater.
Yeah. Where they stormed the beaches of.
Yeah, where they stormed the beaches
Normandy
and they
and
had
you
like
would,
those
You're talking about
trenches.
The
operations. You're talking
gun.
about operations.
No, it was a map.
No, that's what the game mode's called.
Yeah,
Oh.
operations. That no, I wasn't gonna get into that. How I think that's a
No,
top 3
no,
or top 5
I'm not
game
talking
mode of all
about. No, I'm talking. It was multiplayer. I know what you're talking about. Where you stormed. Yeah, no, it was like not including like all those bots and shit that you're talking about. Like
Really?
it was just like an actual like hardpoint map or
time.
whatever.
Mhm.
I remember a trenches map for sure, where there was like a broken down house and then trenches in the middle, and then on the right
remember
side
that
was like
map.
a cliff.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
The best one was
The
like
carrier?
Hijack 2.0,
the carrier.
where the flag of B, or like I'm pretty sure the
I wouldn't call
bomb
that
for
map
demolition.
Hijack 2.0.
It was too
That's
big.
like a carrier 2.0.
It was really big.
That was a big ass map,
It was big,
but
It's
that
kind
it was
of
a good map just
I don't
because
even
of
call it
how good
carriers.
sniping was in the game.
dude. Amazing. I
It was
got
really good
diamond
sniping
snipers.
with the car down that left side. It's like
the
it's
best.
like it was a mutual thing. Like snipers knew.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no one
wanna
else went
snipe-
over there.
Yeah,
no one else went over
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
was
you
Sniper
little-
Alley.
You little fucking sub bitches, go fight over there in fucking B.
Yeah, or
Like,
the middle.
We're gonna snipe. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, go play over there. You're stupid ass game. We're playing.
Well,
the real
if you
game.
peeked for a second with an AR, you were gonna die anyway. So it's not like you really had a chance.
Yeah.
Zombie, you guys? No, I don't talk. You guys play zombies? World War II zombies.
Some.
It was alright.
It was okay. It wasn't.
It was like
stand
a-
outish. I think the one thing that would stand out to me is what Gavin had mentioned is the fucking operations. That shit
Operations was sick as
dude.
fuck.
Like talk about like an hour and a half long game. Dude,
Dude.
that shit was so fun. Like
Were you-
if you wanted to
Amazing.
sit there and just kill people, like perfect, bro.
For
Like
real.
and plus it had like the mission, like the story along with it. Like you're
Mhm.
actually storming the fucking beaches. Like it was cool, bro. Like it was cool. Like you're pushing that tank across the bridge on that other one.
All right, and then Operations was fucking sick. I think that's a top 5 game mode in my opinion. Honestly, shit's just awesome.
And
Remember-
nothing else came from it. I think it stands alone. Like there's
Oh.
nothing else like that.
Yeah, nothing else like that in COD.
Oh, for
and then
sure.
another
Other-
good thing about it was the hub. That's where like the 1v1s really started right there.
That was a
it's
good one too.
Yeah,
That was a good one too.
hubs were sick as fuck.
That was a little different than Gunfight though, but
Oh,
still kind of the
definitely.
same.
Honestly,
Still
I
kinda
would
the
say
same.
that's the most comparable one.
Because it was a set class.
It was the set classes, and you were right in front of each other. Like it was a small ass fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like it was a gunfight. It wasn't fucking like face off where you can camp in the corner and like people run by whatever.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that shit.
Mm-mm.
It's way too small.
All right.
Really fun.
I say it's a
really
B game.
fun.
B game.
Trash. Trash.
I would say B solely because of how fast it died.
Yeah.
It would be an A game if we played it as much as we played the other
I
CODs.
think I was a little shocked about how fun it was. Yet it didn't really stick.
But I
with
mean,
me.
come on, how could it?
Yeah.
with Fortnite.
I wouldn't be mad if we went to see it, but I think
Noob
it's B.
Fortnite was goated.
Yeah,
Trash.
Fortnite was just fucking shut up.
Fortnite was the best.
Fortnite, Prime Fortnite. There's really not many
Our Prime
games in
Fortnite's
history
way
that could
different.
beat that, man.
But
Our Prime Fortnite's way different though.
for me personally, I think that's easily second or third best sniping COD.
Oh yeah, it's fucking amazing.
The sniping in that game was fucking
I don't know if it's
insane.
second.
It's gotta be like.
It's gonna be like 4, man.
3 or
What
4.
would you put second or third?
I think
First
the
and
first
second would
one.
be Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2.
Okay. What's
And
number
then I
three?
would debate Modern Warfare 3 just because of the MSR.
But that's the only like real quick scoping sniper in that game.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
But I would
it's
only
the
use-
World War II,
used
that
the
like
car.
I used every gun.
just
I
used
got
the car,
diamond
yeah.
snipers in the first week. Like
Oh yeah, I remember. You
Yeah.
they were good, bro. They were
Yeah.
so good.
I think I did get a diamond car within the first week too.
And that map too, especially like, and operations on top of that, you just sit there and snipe all day long,
Yeah.
day long.
I'd say
easy
it's a
way to
B.
get XP, dude.
So easy.
Operations, super underrated game mode in the franchise.
Dude, they should bring that back
Super
for
underrated.
sure.
They killed that shit. Really,
It was amazing.
It was really cool.
Remember the one other than where you storm the beaches of Normandy? It was like you start in the first one was a house.
It was like the snowy one with the big tank.
That one was good too. But this one was where you start in the house and you have to like basically capture the hard point. And then the next one, like say if they capture it, you have to fall back behind the bridge. And then they sit in this broken house like trying to blow up the bridge. Dude, when you'd get to the fucking bridge, you would sit up in this broken ass house and just head glitch. And their whole team would be sniping in the back. And it was just a full on fucking dogfight of snipers the whole time.
Overall, great game.
Yeah. B.
I
B.
can.
Well,
settle.
Noah's gonna
Just
say
because
I'll
of how
trash.
be- I
quick
can
it
settle
died.
at B.
I mean,
I can settle at B.
Noah's
Just-
gonna say trash.
I would
man.
say like all of those things. The way we're talking about it screams A, but
Yeah.
it's like at
It
the end of
just
the
got killed.
day,
It got killed.
It
So
couldn't
fast.
stick.
So fast. It's not his fault.
But
Yeah.
it's not at all. It's not its fault. And like you said, the hub,
The hub
the
was
hub
sick.
and
Hub was sick.
operations, two things that really drive that game.
I wish they would have
upwards.
kept the hub. That shit was sick.
Scooting
Two
around
things
on your
that-
butt.
Yeah. Glitch,
I
man.
forgot about that.
Dude, that was amazing.
Just
I'd be trying so hard to get that shit, and I eventually got it, and I'd never stop doing it.
Oh, I know. You just scoot around
the
forever.
freaking
Sit up on the top and watch
the
them.
chest that would fall from the sky, and then the
God,
voice that would
dude.
say, I can't even. I would mimic it, but I can't even think about what he would say. But it was like, I can't even.
Nah, I did.
Yeah,
Alright. B game. B game.
yeah.
Trash.
Fuck Fortnite.
Next game, the worst game in COD history, Black Ops 4.
No.
The absolute worst
No.
game ever. Horrible.
I don't have much to say about Black Ops 4.
No, I have
Just like
plenty to
Infinite
say about Black
Warfare,
Ops 4.
not
Black
much
Ops.
gameplay. I have more experience on Black Ops 4 than Infinite by far, but it's not the worst.
No,
But it's trash
It's not the
tier.
worst.
It's trash tier.
It's not trash.
It's bottom C maybe.
Second worst.
I'll take
It's
a bottom
so
C.
fucking bad.
It is not second
I'll
worst.
tell
Third
you
worst.
why.
Third worst.
Multiplayer is a straight rehash of Black Ops 3 without exos. That's the first problem. They made specialists worse.
What's wrong with
They-
that? Black Ops 3 was a
They
great
made
game.
specialists worse, and they took out advanced movements. That's
What's
the
wrong
problem
with
right there.
that?
It's fucking stupid, and I dislike that. But the worst part of it was the zombies.
Zombies are pretty gross.
Horrible.
God
And
awful.
I it's
you
just
just run in a circle and you'd win.
it's so bad, man. I mean, not even that. It's the HUD that they made. I
I
think
don't even know if I played. Sorry to interrupt. I don't
no,
even
no,
know
no,
if I
you're
played
good. You're good.
zombies.
The HUD that they created was disgusting. It looked fucking horrendous. You'd stare at that shit and you go blind. Honestly, how bad it looked. Perk system terrible. Talisman system terrible. The
Gumballs.
guns not memorable. Only map memorable in my opinion was 9.
That was a good map.
Maybe the Titanic map, if you want to go memorable. Good map. Only good map was 9. Memorable, you can say the Titanic map too.
Cool theme,
It was a cool theme, yeah, but
but not a cool.
not executed well at all with
Yeah.
the system that they had put in place.
That's just a question. I
Kip
don't even know
really
if I
sucks that one off.
played it once.
That just horrendous zombies.
Short
in my
game.
opinion.
Trash tier.
Yeah.
No campaign.
No campaign. Shit.
Yeah, that was crap. That was a
Shark
bunch
tier.
of crap.
I think if you really do like the game for its multiplayer, sure, good for you, Gavin. But overall, just the worst COD in
Nothing
my
going-
opinion.
nothing going
Nothing
for it.
going for it at all. Go for it. Say your piece so we can hurry up. 'Cause we're getting
It's
kicked
a
out. We're
B
getting
tier
evicted.
for me.
Oh,
It was the first COD I played with a monitor, so
Mm.
that's
That does make a difference.
that's a big difference. 1, 2. I hated my life in my dorm, so that was the only thing I really did was play Black Ops 4.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah,
Fucking nerd.
Um,
You went to ASU and you played video games all the time. You fucking nerd.
yeah. The handlebar, they added that on the LMG.
Oh yeah. True.
That was really fun. Way better than the fin in Modern Warfare. Way better. This gun was
Yeah, the
insane.
Fennel.
I really liked it. I played a lot with Aiden. Aiden and I grinded together. I liked one of the specialists.
Fake
His
COD
name
player.
was Torque, I believe. Dude, you'd play on Nuketown, and he had a barbed wire and like
Oh, I remember that
this
shit.
heat shield that you would like put out that
Oh,
would
I
fuck
remember.
people when they would walk
I
past.
actually do have a memory of that.
Dude, you go sit at the car on Nuketown, fucking pop your barbed wire in that shield, you drop like 100
You just be
piece
like,
so easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
so easy. I really
It's
liked the
annoying.
CS:GO game mode where you like bought your stuff, you could revive your
That was a cool
teammates,
game
That was
all that
Pretty
stuff.
weird that they did that. I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out of nowhere in my opinion. Like they
It's
loved
really
it, but I was like,
weird.
I mean, why would you add that? Just
I think that around that time period too is when COD was really getting shit on,
Yeah.
and people were like would bring up like the
Other
Rainbow
games,
Six Siege
yeah, other
shit,
games
how
you
they
could
did
play.
that, and how they were stealing that, and people were saying like, oh, they don't know what to do. Well, I remember that a lot.
Only COD I've bought that I haven't prestiged in, other than Infinite Warfare, of course. But
Really?
yeah, didn't prestige. Got to like
Yeah,
level
shit.
like 40.
I played the
50
game
something.
a lot, and I'm still saying it's shit. That's how you know. I played that shit till the end of the time.
So trash tier.
Blackout was poop.
Something.
Oh, you
C-
didn't talk about Blackout.
tier?
Blackout
nothing
was
compared to
really
Warzone.
poop.
You guys ever play Black Zone or Black Sun? Black Zone.
Blackout. Yeah, I did play Blackout.
No, I didn't.
The auto healing was a little weird. I'm a big stims fan. I like to be able to heal, like if I'm getting shot, you know, lay down, heal up, pop back up real quick, and fuck some kids. But
Fuck some kid.
hey.
Fuck some mature 18-year-olds.
Yeah, but I think it was a fun game. The most OP gun in the game was the Titan with the fucking
Shit was strong.
oppressor and thermal sight. Everybody would use that. I'm a big burst fan. I like different variations of burst. So it was a DLC gun. It was a SMG. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but you could fucking spray that thing as fast as you could, and it was a 3-round burst. So it'd be like,
The Damon.
yeah, the Damon. There you go.
Fuck
That thing was
Damon.
nasty, bro. Black Ops 3.
Trash tier.
I was also a big ICR fan, where you would hold it and it would burst. I don't know if you guys remember that,
Yeah,
but
I
it wasn't like you had to tap it. You would just hold it and it would keep shooting. I thought those were sick, but
Anyways.
Trash
S
tier.
tier.
Trash tier.
Trash tier.
It's going in the dumps, dude.
C.
it's a B.
I say
C?
C.
Yeah, I'll go with
Trash
C.
tier.
We'll
We got
compromise.
2 trashes.
C.
Next, please.
We'll put it in low C.
Yeah,
low
no, C. It is. It's
C.
C minus for me.
I
It's not.
guess, even though it's stupid.
We'll
and
say
I hate it so much.
Round it up to a low C, not quite C
Okay.
minus.
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah, this game, very interesting, especially in our friend group. We're gonna let Joe go first.
Yeah.
I fucking love this fucking game.
Yeah.
Such a good game. Dude, if you were to like if I just started playing COD now and like I had the same experiences like throughout all the games, like if I didn't play it like consistently, you could easily throw this back in the dog days of COD. Like this shit, I mean it hits every nerve and fucking emotional string inside of me that fucking like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 would give me. Like it to me it screams classic, screams fucking everything that COD needed. It screams everything that I look for in a COD. It's an S tier to me. It's
words.
plain and simple. It's an S tier to me.
So
And that's not even including Warzone or anything like that.
That is true. Not even including Warzone.
I didn't even talk about gunfight. Just as is. I think it's just brought COD back. Like COD. All right, it's fucking COD now. Like I think this game proved that they can do it back then and they can do it now.
Yes, sir. Could have said it better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. S tier. You can convince me otherwise, but like this was the 3rd game on my list. This one outshone MW2 just because.
I would
In
say
my-
this is more comparable than MW3.
Because We'll see, like you, because you're my MW3 is your MW2, your MW2 is my MW3. It's
Yeah.
like our favorite games for the
Yeah.
For the series, yeah.
Easy way to put that.
Or you could just put them both up there. Call it a day.
No, fuck that shit.
But yeah, the game
You
that
put all three of them.
brought back the boys,
Definitely.
the boys and the squad.
And we're talking about
the memes.
not only our boys, but
Everyone's
everyone,
boys.
bro.
Game chat in general.
So
Game
talk
chat
about
was
World War II hitting it the worst time. You're talking about Modern Warfare hitting at the best time.
Quarantine?
Dude,
At the best time,
they
quarantine.
slid in perfectly, bro. And obviously, you don't predict COVID and all that shit, but
Yeah.
fuck, they capitalized so fucking perfect. And you could say that they did fucking because Warzone dropped in what, like March?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it dropped literally.
Yeah,
as
exactly.
We were
So,
getting
like,
And everyone
locked down.
stayed
So
right
yes, they
inside.
did capitalize, and they fucking banged it in every which way possible. Greatest, not the greatest, but top
Whoa.
That's the
whoa,
game.
whoa, whoa.
top 4 COD.
100% S tier. Gunfight's insane. Big sniper fan.
Ooh,
I really like the Deagle as well.
So
I'm
balanced,
a
everything's
big-
so balanced.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, obviously, shit
I
shit
wouldn't
bops
say it's
off.
so
Every
balanced.
patch, obviously, every patch there's gonna be, but that's like in every COD. There's always gonna be overpowered guns. Like every patch, shit's gonna overbalance each other.
Except when the
And
most
counterbalance each other.
overpowered gun can beat every other gun. At some point in time, the 725 was stronger than a fucking
Oh.
sniper rifle.
725
I know,
M4 and a
but-
Claymore.
Go
Are you
ahead,
kidding me?
But yeah,
Yeah.
725, the first stages of Modern Warfare, and you move
It's
on
still
to,
strong,
Then you move on to
too.
the M4, and you move on to fucking blah 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 blah
But
blah.
now-
MP5,
but now it's-
MP7.
But now it's M4 725. That's what you run in multiplayer if you want to win a search and destroy game.
nah,
Easy.
just-
I mean,
just
no,
don't
you can
know.
you can win. You can run whatever you
Run
want
that
if you're
new
good. But I'm
sniper.
saying like the base, what you want to run if you're like average at the game is a M4 725.
I think we haven't played in a little while. I think meta's changed. From
think
what
that's
I
too.
see,
Yeah.
from what I see,
Hmm.
I think as we played, and we played for a good like 8 months.
we played.
Yeah, that was the overall meta. But I do think that they've done a pretty. I think that leaving shit OP kind of is a part of COD though, and you can complain about it, but I think that using the best gun is just using the best gun. Like I don't really see it the way you see it. Like I think using an M4, you just fucking use the M4. Like
There's
I'll
always
gunfight
been-
someone else with M4. I would trust my own skills, my own fucking like. I think I'm a decent COD player.
Yeah,
Like,
it's definitely the COD that they most updated to like most frequent. Like you get playlist updates every.
and
Oh yeah.
they actually
couple-
listen to
couple
fucking
weeks.
to player
Yeah,
to player feedback.
they had
like,
so many gun tweaks throughout like its lifetime.
like I think a lot of the things that made this COD what it was is the things that they added in because of what people were saying.
Yeah.
Add gunfight back, add duos, add trios, add like I so wish they added terminal. But they did add Rust and
They
they
needed
they
that.
brought
they're,
back
they're
shipment.
saving it.
But
No, that's never coming,
They're
dude.
saving
fucking-
it for the next and Modern Warfare 2, whatever next,
Oh,
whatever
Modern Warfare
next,
2 remastered.
whatever next COD they're gonna do.
Please.
Terminal will probably be there
yeah,
because
I
they
just want the
already hit their
interaction.
numbers.
S tier.
One little
S-tier
issue,
game.
people blow this one out of proportion. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Obviously, for lower skill players, or no, sorry, for higher skill players, is skill based matchmaking. That's an issue for some people. I don't see it as like a massive deal like other people do because just
I think if you're
I-
fucking.
the people at my skill level, I feel like I do just as good against them. You know, I have no problem. You're
I
saying,
think
oh,
it's
I
like
just want to do it
I
to
think
have
it's
fun,
like
but
fuck, bro, quit crying, you fucking pub stomper. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Like good for you. You fucking like you're good at COD. Like you stomp in pubs. You can kill kids who aren't good at the game. Like if you're trying to sweat and drop fucking 100 kills per game, what do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna face the same exact sweats. Like I don't.
Yeah,
all
you
these
should,
creators
you should
and
be met with
streamers-
that type of.
Like I see all these streamers fucking crying about fucking skill. Dude, you fucking play pubs for 8 hours a day. What do you think?
Yeah.
Like what do you
Yeah.
fucking think?
What do you expect?
They want new people to come to the game. If a new person comes to the game, all you do is get shit on by everyone's already like,
Yeah,
better
like,
than them.
why would
It's
they
not gonna be
play
fun
more?
for them.
You truly
want
have
more
to.
players.
You truly have to understand that as a good COD player, why are they going to cater to you? Like,
They know you're
they're
coming back.
they're not. They don't care about your fucking experience. Like, they want your money. They want as many people to buy the game as possible. Like, they want to reach as many people to fucking buy the game to come play. They want that initial experience to be all right. Because if you get shat on in the first 2 seconds by some sweat fucking like face swag or whatever, like obviously
Face
it's
what?
not face swag. You know that guy?
No, I don't.
Dude, he's fucking a crybaby and a half.
He is.
Is he?
I
Well,
mean,
fuck
he's a god tier at the game, and he fucking but he just that's all he does is cry about skill based matchmaking. It's like, bro,
What do you expect?
What do you
you're
expect?
Gonna
You're a top 5 fucking pub
You're
stomper in the
phase,
world,
bro.
Yeah, like what? You upload videos of you hitting fucking 3 nukes in a row,
Yeah.
like without dying. Like, what
Yeah.
do you fucking think?
Yeah, I mean, overall, say it's in
Yeah,
S tier.
S.
S tier.
Zombie, is that what it's called? Zombie Royale?
S tier.
That is a fun ass game.
Warzone was
too.
pretty fucking amazing.
Warzone is great.
I think
as well.
I'd put it in S just barely, just because. No, I can't.
S,
if
S,
I don't have
S,
MW2 and S,
S,
I can't
S.
put I can't put Modern Warfare in S.
But you had a different experience with Modern Warfare. You didn't have all of us with MW2.
So
And this is the first COD back
still think
with
MW2
game
is-
chat.
I think for us, it hit this COD for us specifically.
I think
It-
MW2
it
is still
hit
better
us-
than this Modern Warfare.
I don't think so.
You know what
Oh.
I'm saying?
Definitely.
MW2 is the top A tier game for me.
That's what I'm saying. If MW2 is the top A tier for me,
This is the lowest.
and I
S
think
tier.
I think it's better than Modern Warfare, I can't put Modern Warfare
Okay, well
in S.
if you say A, then.
But you guys are all gonna say S anyway, so it doesn't matter for me. So S.
Your vote is shite.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's S.
Let's look at the list. What do we got going?
Make sure the fucking audio doesn't fuck up again.
Cock,
Piece
cock,
of shit.
cock.
No, it's good. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
This was trash. Get this fast. You wore. Okay.
That's all of them, eh?
In trash tier we had Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 4. We're good there.
Come on. Black Ops
No,
4 and
it's
C.
staying. No.
C.
No.
C.
I put it at C. He
Two
says
trash.
Rock, paper,
2
scissors.
trash.
I have trash.
Just one?
One.
On
Back,
go?
back, on the back. Someone say go.
Go.
Not like that kind of go.
3,
fine.
2, 1, show.
I tried it again.
C.
Fuck. Such a shit.
Bottom C.
Bottom
Yeah,
C.
bottom
Bottom C.
C.
Bottom C. Bottom C.
In,
Bottom C.
okay, so only thing in trash now is Infinite Warfare.
And ghost.
Facts.
Well, you
And
have any
Ghost.
Ghost, but
Ghost.
it's not
Ghost.
gonna go.
Ghost. Ghost.
In C now is Ghost and Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 4.
Okay.
No,
Black Ops 4 back to trash.
Advanced Warfare does not belong there.
Oh, I have it in
No.
C. I have it in
Yeah.
C.
It does not belong
Yeah.
there.
It's a C.
I have it in C as well. I have it in high C, C plus.
No.
High
You
C.
know how I feel with that shit.
At least put it at the top.
Yeah.
Don't put it in between fucking Ghost and fucking
I think
Black Ops 4.
Advanced Warfare is better than Ghost.
Yeah, put it in trash.
Hey, you were vouching with me, you motherfucker.
Okay.
For what?
For
C?
Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, for C.
No, for B.
And the audio cut out.
No, we're good.
No pick, no proof.
In B we have World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3, and World at War. Or not, sorry, World at War. World War 2.
We gotta move one of those up to A.
And I think it should be Black Ops 1.
I think so too.
That's
Black
what
Ops
we do.
3.
Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3, World War 2.
Just remember
So I'll go Black
we
Ops
all
1.
said about Black Ops 1.
Black Ops
like,
1.
Okay,
Black
so
Ops 1.
Black Ops 1
Black
back
Ops
up to A.
Damn, I never
Another
thought I
thing I
would say
didn't
it was an
even-
A tier, but it
It's an
actually
A
might
tier
be.
game.
I don't
A,
think it's
A minus, you know?
It
It's
might
at the
be.
bottom
It's
of
like
the
a,
A.
it's
High
like,
B
it's like an
plus, not quite
89.5
Yeah.
that you can
Yeah.
round it up.
I'd say
Exactly.
89.4. Not
Another
quite
thing
round
we
up.
didn't talk about was the wager system. They had like the COD points.
Yeah,
in there.
wagers
That was
were
cool.
sick. Bro, I wasn't talking
Yeah.
about that. Wagers were fucking
High
sick.
gambler.
The sniping
Okay,
really
A-tier.
ruined
Okay,
it
A
to
tier.
me.
A tier. A tier.
In the A tier now we have Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare or COD 4. All good there?
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, those are the only two.
Okay, well then what's an S? There's 4, huh?
Yeah.
We gotta move one down.
And it's
It's Modern
MW.
Warfare.
I would put 4 in A and 2 in S. If
I would
it's-
put 4 in S. Just
Yeah,
leave them
4
how they are.
4 and A and 2 and S.
I would just leave
You
it
can't
as
have
is.
4 S, is my opinion.
Why not?
I don't think so because there should be
Kanye
some...
can't have 22 Grammys?
Nah, I don't know if that's
But-
comparable, brother.
Why
We're-
not?
We're rating CODs.
Or this is CODs. Kanye is a god.
We're gonna have to
Talking
we're gonna have to make some
COD's
kings
not
here.
a God series?
2 kings. You're gonna be the 2 kings.
I think there's better.
Why is there only 2 kings?
I don't think there's a
Isn't
better
there only
artist
one
than Kanye
king?
West. I think there's better games.
We're never
than
gonna
Kanye.
get to
Yeah,
a 2
we're
kings,
not
so we
gonna-
might as well just put Modern Warfare at number 1 at A. Even though that's so disrespectful.
Okay,
If you guys
yeah,
are gonna
I thi-
cry about
I-
having 4
Yeah,
kings in
there's
Yeah,
4
I-
up
yeah,
I don't
there.
think there's
This is
absolutely.
well-
there's- I don't
Personally,
think there's.
opinion based.
I don't think there's any reason why there shouldn't be. But
I don't have a problem
if
with
you
it.
guys
I
want to
just
go ahead
think, in
and
my
cry that
opinion,
much
I
about
don't.
it,
We're
No,
not
no,
gonna be
no,
able to
no.
limit it to 2.
we're not gonna be able to eliminate
We got-
MW2 and MW3.
Yeah.
Neither one of us are gonna stand.
We're going to be
go
here
away from
for
that one.
another hour and a half.
And BK wants
So
us
you guys
out
might as well
now,
make it
so-
quick and just
Okay.
do the disrespectful thing and put Modern Warfare at A tier.
Fuck it, 4 S's.
4
Or
S's.
fuck yeah,
Four
thank
S's.
you.
All right, so then
Even
S's
that
doesn't
are
deserve that.
Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, in that order.
No, not in that
In
order.
that order.
Not
In Modern
Keep going.
Warfare.
All right, no.
Then Modern Warfare 3.
I'm sorry,
Then
audience.
Modern
Let me
Warfare.
redo it for you. Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3,
No, he already said
Modern
it.
Warfare.
Here it is.
Modern Warfare 2.
We're ordering BC and trash tiers,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, do you want me to read it for you? This is what it's actually in the order on the tier list. It's Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, then Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, I wonder who's fucking controlling that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not in order
Us.
because I'm just putting it on there, you fucking psychopath.
Funny when your brother is Mr. Non-binary, non-biased, non-political. You're over here fucking corrupt as shit.
Rigger.
Okay.
Terrible clan leader.
Boy. Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You can't call me a bad COD leader.
Corrupt
Or, I mean,
commish, just like your
cock
brother.
Cock leader.
Clash of Clans.
Cock eater.
He had to specify
Yeah.
that.
All right.
It's a wrap, boys.
Yeah, I mean, tell us your opinions. I'll make sure to put timestamps down there so you can go back and see whatever fucking CODs you want to hear again. Thank you for listening. Twitter and Instagram down below, and hope you have a great
Big
day.
Dad's Kids, back games,
Yeah,
back health
sure.
outdoors,
Yeah, make sure I
back
all that
seat.
We
all that
gotta add
shit.
more content to those for sure, but
It's coming. YouTube channel, it's all coming.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you later.